Week up 10-20 an ounce. Oil going the other way, dropping another $2.62 a barrel. That should send the price of gas down about another penny come midnight. And Nick Bontis is back tonight with a bit more analysis. 3 times this week. It's good to have you back here. Let's start with the Sony Playstation, because this story's been going on for about 2 weeks now. More than 100 million users have been hacked. Can they recover from this kind of hit to their reputation?
I hope they can recover, but this is huge news. We're talking about 100 million users here. A lot of hacktivists now are kind of circling around the blogosphere trying to figure out who did this. But the bottom line is thousands and thousands and thousands of credit card information is out there on some big Excel spreadsheet, and the hacktivists are threatening to actually send it out into the internet. That would be very bad news. Any pieces of advice that I have for people, especially if you have kids who play in that Sony network, check your Visa statement sometime soon and make sure there's no unwarranted credit card transactions. And if you think of the Sony network as 100 million users, think of the Facebook network at 500 million users. So be careful where you drop your credit card, because at the end of the day, the hacktivists are the new terrorism of the future.
Yeah, no kidding. Online terrorism indeed. Now let's talk about the overall online gaming industry. Could this Sony hack, could this have a real impact on the industry itself?
I actually do believe that it could, Nick. You know, we've had issues in the past where we've had retailers get impacted with hacks. For example, if you recall, Winners was hacked a couple years back. We've had Visa, PayPal. And as soon as you get that hack announced and there's a threat that the information gets leaked, the business of volume significantly falls. So I expect that with Sony Playstation, because in this case, having actually shut down the system for over a week is unprecedented, Nick.
Yeah, that's pretty scary stuff. Let's talk about the business of weather. We just ran a couple of stories about spring is here, blossom season, plus garden centers. Temperatures are expected to rise. Is that good for business?
It's actually good for business. The typical businesses we know are going to get, better at patio, restaurants, and sunglasses and bikinis. We expect those to increase revenue. But I have 2 examples of businesses that actually increase in the summer. One is Air Canada. Stock is increasing because the load factor is higher. We call the load factor is the percentage of seats that are full. The second one is home security systems actually do better business in the summer, because when it's warmer out, unfortunately in Ontario, the burglars come out and they try to break into homes, and that's when people try to buy more security systems.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that kind of timing. Now, we'd be remiss, of course, speaking of timing, if we didn't talk about Sunday and Mother's Day. What are the popular gifts this year?
Popular gifts, by the way, happy Mother's Day to my mama. Stay strong, mama. Popular gifts this year, of course, the iPad and the Playbook are #1 on a lot of mamas' lists, especially those that want to have e-readers to read from tablets. #2, we have electronic digital frames. Of course, these are the frames that you buy where you can pre-program with a USB all those photos. Mama's going to love it when you have all these photos of you when you were younger. And the next one that I have right here, I looked up the hottest perfume fragrance of the year for Mother's Day this year, and it happens to be Heat Rush by Beyonce.
Heat Rush, okay.
Not Heat Rash.
No.
Heat Rush.
Okay, I don't know if my mom's into the Heat Rush, but we'll have to check on that. Nick, thanks very much. Enjoy your weekend. Appreciate that. We got some more